Alright guys, so this is a 1993 Kawasaki Kx80 and it's been sitting for, I restored the bike a while ago. It's been sitting for a while, got it to run, it won't idle, it's all been cleaned out, but you know, it wasn't working right, so I ordered a carburetor rebuild kit and new jets, new needle, new everything. Well, no, let's not say that. All right, got the float needle, so these screws are stripped out. I'm gonna loosen them up. Got the DeWalt. You gotta have the DeWalt. It's very light. Okay. Unscrew the top of it. Like I said, everything's been cleaned out. This carburetor was cleaned out. The bike runs great. It just won't idle. It will idle once I get this screw. This is not the right screw for it. If you see that, that's the fuel screw. I mean, excuse me, it's the speed idle screw. So this one's from Home Depot that I fashioned. You can tell I rounded that off. What a grinder. Alright, so this was just a temporary fix to get it running. Can't get the screw anywhere. But it doesn't matter, the bike runs great. But now I got new screws. These are stripped out. These are pretty bad. So alright, see you in a little bit. Gonna take it apart over there. So we got the new needle right here. Let's see. Nice and sexy. That's the old one. I'm gonna change it out. Which one of those? I wish I had a pair of one of those, you know, needle nose, like the surgical ones. That's what the guy does. He's got the surgical little clamps it on, holds the spring back. I don't got the luxury. I got these fat fingers. Alright. Take the little washer. There's a little washer here. Once you pull the washer back, you're all good. Pulling this clip out. Pulling the clip out. Now it's separated. Put that to the side. Do not lose that washer. Oh, I lost the spring. Alright, put that on the side. Now this little mamma jamma. Okay. Alright. So, because I didn't have the right tools, couldn't find mine. Little tweezer pincher. I got this from the first aid kit in my bathroom. Alright, so you can pull this little fucker out, don't lose it. Guess what? Comes right out. Alright. Jesus Christ, look at all the mess. Oh boy. So we're putting it back. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the settings. There's 5 little notches on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third one's the factory, but it was running too rich. I'm dumping fuel on my plugs, fouling plugs, so I changed it up, I dropped it down. excuse me, I raised it up. I raised the clip up in order to drop the needle down. So that's what that is. Same setting that I just set previously a week ago. So now we're going to drop that in there. And I believe it was this way. Looks like a little Taurus. Yep, lost it. So it's back in there. Make sure it's lined up in between that. That's where your cable goes. Now this might be a little process, so I'll get right back to you. Alright, so I don't care how long it takes. Here it is. You're putting this through, same way you had it, right through that hole. You're going to compress the spring. Hold it with those fingers. Look at that. Hook it up. Oh boy. There you go. Make sure that washer drops in nice and flush before you push the spring down. And you're all good. That's done. Now look at that. Got a new needle. 5 seconds. Yeah, my screws are messed up, so I got to use this wrench. This little, to loosen it up, because I got this bike for such a good deal. I wasn't going to complain about these little bullshit screws, you know what I mean? If I told you what I paid for this bike, you wouldn't believe me anyway. Alright, so getting rid of these screws. We got new ones to replace them, you know? We got nice new ones to replace those little suckers. Just make sure you take the little washer off. Take that little washer. Save that washer. That's a good washer. There's probably going to be a little bit of gas in there. That's okay. We like gas. More fire. All right. Look how sexy that is. Pretty sexy. That's not a cool color. I don't like that color, but this shit's still sexy. I cleaned it last week. Alright. So we got new jets. We're going to put some jets on that sucker. We're going to put some jets on it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the main jet. Excuse me. Main jet. Pilot jet. And we're going to change these suckers out. And the bike's running fine. So you're asking me, why is he changing the jets? He just said he cleaned it out because I bought that replacement carburetor kit when the bike wasn't running. It wasn't running. And believe it or not, I got it to run. And not only did I get it to run, it never ran this good. So we're gonna look at that. Everything's all clean. I cleaned it all out, like I said. So we're gonna put the new ones in. Here's the first new one. Nice and sexy. Look at that. No scratches on it. I mean, the old one was shot. Look at it. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I don't know if you can focus in on that. Alright, so we got something nice. We got something nice. And this bike's for sale. So, you know, at least he appreciates the new jet. There you go. Alright, so I gotta put this down. Oh boy. got a situation over here. I'm gonna have to hold that sucker down. That was the washer. Separate the little jet there. Ooh. I don't think I like that. What is that? That's black. That's a little dark there. The threads are black. It's a dirty little jet. It's a dirty little jet. Alright, that's enough of that. We're not trying to offend anybody. We're not making jokes. I'm just making voices. Alright, guys? Alright? This guy's talking about dirty jets. He's making the noise. Here's the new one. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Wait a minute. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Look at that. Don't forget the little washer. Excuse me, the little nut. Oh yeah, you're going to bring the nut all the way up to the top. Then you're going to screw this in here. And then tighten with 400 million pounds of newtons, alright? 5,000 pounds of newtons, all types of shit. Alright, right there. Did we tighten this little guy? I can't remember. Alright. Alright, so we got some new jets. Flowing. Things are flowing. Now we can change out that needle. Change out the needle. Get that needle from the haystack. Tap, 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 tap. Trying to get this little needle here. No, it's not a needle. What the fuck it's called? It's a pen. There you go. The sound effects for the pen. Alright, so what we're changing out is that little guy right there. We got a new one coming up. I swore I seen it in the bag. Oh, there it is. And mine was a little scratched up. It was. It had grooves, I think. I think it had some groovage. So we're putting this back. Listen, I always make sure to put, I think you can tell that little bend, whatever, you can't tell. Alright, that's on there. Alright. Alright. That's there. Phone's about to die. We lost the light. We lost the light, guys. Alright. That's back in there. Got the new float needle on there. That's pretty suave. Got some new jets on it. The next is going to be this screw here. Excuse me. Yep. And that's the air mixture screw. Right? Nice and fancy. We got a new one. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Alright, you know, set it to factory settings. Seat it. Actually, I think that's it right there. I don't want to pass that. I feel a spring there. So that's almost flush. We can have 2.5 out. 1. Let's do 2. Let's do 2 for now. Kind of should have remembered what it was. To be honest with you, that's the way you should do it. Oh wait, they gave me a new spring for that. Let's take that shit out of there. They gave me a new spring, so why not use it? Who knows, that one's probably from 1993. So we got a new float, whatever, float pin, whatever that is. I keep forgetting the name, Jesus Christ, it's late. Got a new float needle, right? The one that's in there, the little rubber one. Got new jets. I got a new idle screw there. Not idle screw, shit, that's the one I'm missing. I'm missing that one. The air mixture screw, there we go. So, putting everything back. Oh, new gasket time. Let's see how that goes. That's a 40-minute video right there. I take the gasket off. I used a toothpick to pry it out so I wouldn't scratch the metal. And look what I found. Look at all this shit. Excuse my language. So, I'm going to clean that out. So the new gasket's in. It actually dropped right in. I couldn't believe it. It dropped right in. Perfect fit. I thought I was going to have to fight with it. The only problem I fought with, that's why these, I can't get these off. I don't have a needle nose plier. The little washer. I can't get that washer. So that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to put this on now, just temporary. Nice and snug like a bug. And I'll just get new washers tomorrow. Okay. But at least we got some new screws. We got some new jets. Good to go. Okay. Now, you don't want to tighten one and then tighten the other one. You know, everybody says it, but I'm just going to say it anyway. A little bit at a time. Nice and even. That way we're not having any gaps. Alright, so it's on there. Let's get the slide back in there. With that new needle. Oh, Jesus Christ, I gotta reroute everything here. Oh boy. Alright. Can't see, it's out of view. Hold on. Okay. It's got notches on it. Carburetor's got little notches on it. Can't tell with the focus. Okay. Now it's gotta stick it in there. So we're gonna put it back in now. Remember, the bigger end always goes to there. Was it always this tight here with this cable? Or did it come over the top? I gotta check something. Hold on, guys. So I put the carburetor in, and I was just trying to figure out why it was so tight with the cable. You don't want to put any pressure on the spring on the cable. So I think it has to come over here from the top, but I don't remember doing it like that, so there's my problem. So I put it in and ran over the top. I was just afraid that, because I got the gas tank that sits right on top of here, so I don't want to put any pressure on this. Once I get the tank's in the garage with all the gas in it, so. Couldn't remember. I guess it goes like that. So you got to do both at the same time instead of this or that, both at the same time. Alright, so she's on there. I just got to tighten her up. And that's pretty much it. Everything's done.